One of my favorite things to see is when a character that doesn't normally get a lot of love gets some love. Anyway, in Kingdom, we saw the release of the Titan-class Autobot arc. And I'll admit, even though I don't normally go for Titan-class figures, I was sorely tempted by it. One of the biggest reasons was that it came with a Teletran 1 computer station that could actually transform into the Action Master, known as Mainframe. I ultimately decided not to get the arc because Mainframe's robot parts weren't the right colors. Plus, I honestly just didn't have the space. But very recently, good old Takara Tomy did what Takara Tomy does and released an exclusive set in their Dramatic Capture Series. A set that included a properly colored Mainframe.
If you like this content, you should consider supporting the channel.
That was awesome, Motormaster. Thank you.
And if you don't support us, I will head straight to your home, take my sword, and drive it into your...
Okay. That was great. Let's get some lunch.
I could really go for some sashimi.
Full disclosure, I didn't buy the whole set. I was lucky enough to score just Mainframe by himself off eBay, so I didn't get the Optimus and Jazz repaints. As pretty as they were, I really didn't need them, because Mainframe was the draw for me. He's actually a lot larger than I expected in robot mode, and I'm okay with that. Mainframe is sporting some fantastic sculpting that perfectly evokes his look from the original Action Master toy. I've always been a fan of his colors, so I'm really happy to see them here. The sculpted detail is really incredible, especially the head and chest panel. Those vacant visor eyes give off the vibe of a bot in deep thought, happy to just stand off to the side, calculating and contemplating. Given the nature of Mainframe's alternate mode, it's actually surprising how posable he ended up being. He's a walking pile of panels and kibble that should hinder him quite a bit, but for the most part, everything tucks away and folds up quite nicely. He's not a guy I expect to be doing crazy acrobatic stunts and fights, so what you can get out of him is pretty great. Mainframe also comes with the Sky Spy satellite as an accessory. This is a really cool inclusion, and it looks great, but surprisingly, it doesn't seem to peg in anywhere that I can find. Nor can Mainframe really hold it in his hand well, as there's no 5mm peg on it. Transforming Mainframe is honestly more involved than I expected. He twists and unfolds with an intuitive ease, though, to result in one of the most iconic shapes in the history of Generation 1, the main computer terminal of Teletran 1. Now, I get it. To those that didn't grow up watching G1, this might not be as impactful, but even for someone like me, who watched it in reruns and worn-out VHS tapes, this is an incredible sight. This terminal, to my knowledge, has never been released before in toy form, but it's here now, and it's filling me with nostalgic bliss to look at it. The colors, the panel details, and all the sculpting, it's really a visual treat, until you turn him around. And then it's fucking hilarious. Look, I get it. There's really not much you could do about this other than maybe provide some sort of wall section for Mainframe to slide into. But the reality is, this alt mode is amazing for what it is. Luckily, I don't plan to turn him around in this mode, unless I need a little giggle now and then though. The idea of merging Mainframe with Teletran 1 is, in my opinion, absolutely brilliant. I love this figure for its deep-cut representation, and despite its kibbly silliness, and I'm so happy I waited to get it in the colors that I really wanted. There is a third mode for it as well, representing the bridge of the arc, but that really doesn't do much for me. The value for me is there bringing back a fondly remembered Action Master like Mainframe, and providing us with a beautiful representation of the iconic Teletran 1.
Well, you could just move on to the next video, or you could click the subscribe button. Yes, go on. It is the comfort